Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be across this beautiful blue green globe of ours. Welcome to Real News Live. I'm your host, Mike Barra, in Las Vegas, Nevada, joined today by Miss Fluffy Muffy, my kitty. There she is. Little kitty action here today. Anyway, it's great to be with you guys. We started on time today as opposed to 5 minutes late because I could. There didn't have to wait for anybody. So here we are. So just wanted to come on in and give you guys a quick news update on what is going on and say hi to everyone. We'll wait a little bit while people come on in. I did the Rumble slightly differently today, so I could it's a trade-off. I wanted people to know the link was up before the show started. And so there's two different ways to set up Rumble. One is through StreamYard. If I do it, well, they're both through StreamYard, but if I do it as a separate individual connection, then I don't get the Rumble people in the chat, but I do get it's weird. I get a notification. I get a place I can link people to come and watch the show. Otherwise, it doesn't work. So I elected to do that today so that I could actually preview things. Let's see who's here today. Jane Myers here. Hi, Jane. Riley Queen is here. Kayla is here. Gina Skinner is here. HL Smith, new guy. Ray Freedom, and of course there is Frederica. No Jen today. As you guys know, she's on vacation this week. Decided to take the week off. Good morning. All headed to Barra 3. Rumble was having problems this morning. Hopefully it's fixed. Oh yeah, hopefully. Jeffrey's in Thailand. Hope you're enjoying yourself over there, Jeffrey. Jane Myers here. Kelly Schlutt. Really? That's your Kelly Schlutt? Really? Kids must have tortured you in high school. Patiently waiting for the notification. Okay, yeah. Big Dave's Peanut. Hope we're doing well. We are. Carla Marie. Hi there. Jane Meyer. Gold. Rick Norman. Stephen Leister. Regina Mitchell. Hi, Regina. How are you? Regina's got some steak tips, some filet tips for me, and I'm really excited about that because they're delicious. I need some tips on how to cook them. Also need some tips on taking care of cacti. I have a cactus out here that's not doing very well, and I don't know, do I just water it? It's in a pot. So do I need to give it new soil or do I just water it more often, than once a week? Salty for Life is here. Ernest Rutland's here. Deborah's here. I will be here Monday and Wednesday, and I'm going to try to put together shows for other days too, like Tuesday, Thursday, maybe even Friday. I'll just do quick news updates if is any news to update, and bring on special guests. Like maybe we'll have the Mushroom Ladies back. I'll talk to Diana about that today. Get Matt on here from the CBD Gurus, who just sent me. Matt's too nice to me. Too nice to me. You're way too nice to me, Matt Johnson. Way too nice. Britt Baker's here. Okay, good. Good luck with your interview. Nico Lockey, haven't seen you in a while, bud. Good morning from Burbank. Tracy's here. Jazzy Dancer, Rick Norman, Julie Connolly. All right. Yeah. When things don't shift a lot news-wise, I don't know if I want to come on, but I really should, especially this week that Jen's gone. We'll just we'll kick it into another gear. Let me see if I can get some interesting guests. I'm sure Mel Carmine will come on and we'll do some stuff. beyond that. Okay, guys, do not forget. Let's get our advertising out of the way. Get that stuff done. Do not forget, please, that you can always find these shows on mikebara.blogspot.com, where I've got all kinds of really. Ooh, let's flip that over. That like this. There we go. MikeBara.blogspot.com, where you can keep up to date with everything I'm doing. In fact, I've got to get some Quantum Summit stuff up there to help advertise that. And you can always pick up lectures I've done, today's news, the Gold Standard show I did with Andy Scheckman of Miles Franklin, the Calvine UFO photo, mystery solve videos I've done, interviews with people like Marina Sarin in the UFO community, that kind of thing. I should do a few more of those UFO interviews. The problem is, I have so little respect for the vast majority of people in the UFO community. Maybe I'll get Nick Pope on. Nick's a good buddy. So you can always pick up these shows on MikeBara.blogspot.com, and that will then pop you directly over to the Rumble side of the house, where we're linked to our channel, Real News Live with Mike and Jen. There it is. We have 4,800 followers. We'd like to get to 100,000, so get us up there. Get in and follow the channel Real News Live with Mike and Jen. Not Real News Live, that's our old channel that wasn't really a channel. This is our channel, and the one that they allow us to promote. And here we are, today's show. The best way to support the show is to pop on in to okay, why are we not, yes, there we are. We're now finally broadcasting over there on Real News Live with Mike and Jen. I'm weirded out by this. What is going on here? Where is my chat? Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. That's why I clicked on the wrong thing. Okay, let me go back. There's the channel and live, and I think if I click on it here, I'm not seeing the chat. Okay, now I'm really weirded out by what's going on over on Rumble. I am really weirded out by it, but okay. Um, best we can do. Also, please don't forget to visit our wonderful sponsors, the CBD Gurus over at the CBDGurus.com. Matt and Lucas giving you all kinds of cool CBD based products for your health. Slide down over to the wholesale tab, slide down to the Mike B Wholesale, type in the discount code ALIEN, no capital A, no S on the end, just ALIEN. Get your special wholesale prices. Plus, there's even a special discount code this week. It's Cash 12 for an additional 12% off. Cash 12 in honor of Cash Patel. And they got all kinds of great products, the Miracle Gold, the gummies, the Lion's Mane, Delta 8 gummies, the sleep gummies, which are wonderful, the skin cream, the immunity booster, the pain cream. Matt just gave me some of that. I got to ask him how to use it. The CBD pet oil, great stuff. Great company, great people. Get on over to the CBD Gurus, and it's a good way to help the show out and get yourself some cool products for your health. Also, please don't forget to visit our other wonderful sponsors, the ladies over at MikeBaraPets.com, Diana and Kristen, who take care of all kinds of cool stuff for us involving our little furry friends, our dogs, our cats, our horses, and even for people. Click on the Shop Now button and you pop right in and see all of the current products, assuming it comes up. I've got Barkley on the Mush Puppies and the Mojos. He's doing great. People think he's 3 years old, 2 years old, and he's 12 almost. The Super Sauce, the Pet Balm, the Chill Doggies, a great new product if you have a high anxiety doggy. I got to get me some Chill Doggies. So Barkley gets this anxiety when I use the oven. Like when I cooked a pizza last night, there was some burnt, pizza crust or cheese or something in the bottom of the oven. And it started getting that smoky smell, and Barkley started weirding out. So next time I'm going to give him some Chill Doggies, Mush Ponies for the horses and the donkeys and stuff, and the Coriolis Versicolor, the Enforce line of products for human beings. Awesome stuff. Get yourself over there and get some of that. Don't forget, they got chocolates, they got coffee, they got body balms, they've got starter packs. If you have any questions about your health or the health of any of your pets, send an email to mikebarapets@gmail.com. That's Diana. She's a certified pet nutritionist, and she will get you all of the information you need. Also, please, link in the description, slide into the ACN family of companies with all kinds of cool products, travel products, mobile phone stuff. Flash Mobile is actually T-Mobile. Zoom Energy, if you want to cut your bills, you want them to be cheaper for your TV, your internet, your mobile stuff, mobile phone, your travel. Awesome companies, awesome discounts, Kinetic Internet. You got all these different choices in your area. And of course, the most important one, Impact Health Sharing, which can cut your insurance costs, your medical insurance costs by 2/3. It pays doctors more, costs you less. You can go to any doctor at any time, no referrals, no appointments, none of that crap. You just sign up and you save 2/3 over Blue Cross or Blue Shield and get better coverage. Virtually everything is covered. It's Impact Health Sharing. If you have private insurance, check out Impact Health Sharing. Again, link in the description, because these guys will definitely save you some money. One last thing I want to talk about is, don't forget to get over there to the Quantum Summit at quantumsummit1776.com and show up and hang out with me and Mark Z and Juan Savin and a bunch of other cool people at the Radisson Hotel in Cape Canaveral, Florida, March 8th and 9th, coming up in about 2 weeks. This is going to be an epic show. You're going to have all kinds of cool people there. Dr. Jan Halper, Senator Mark Fincham. I'm going to be there. Laura Eisenhower is going to be there. Mark Z and Zester are going to be there. We're going to have a meet and greet. Michael Jaco. There's Zester right there, the crazy Kryptonaut. Me, Victoria, and Elisa. A lot of cool people at the Quantum Summit 1776. And it's just going to be an epic, absolutely epic event that everybody will want to attend, and it will be an absolute blast. So sign up, show up, have a great time. And yeah, I'm guessing people from the nearby Mar-a-Lago may be sneaking in to see what's going on there. All right. QuantumSummit1776.com. Absolutely head over there and sign up and show up and have a great time with all of us. Okay, let's move on over. We'll check a few more questions and then we'll get into news update. Do a little kitty petting first. Oh, get into the news update. Okay, so before we get to questions, here's what news I have for you. I'm not supposed to be here. Again, I keep saying this, but I'm not supposed to be here. You're not supposed to be here. We're all supposed to be at the banks or at the redemption centers exchanging. And while I love Mel Carmine, I do have a disagreement with him on the issue of whether there are such a thing as redemption centers. I know for a fact there are redemption centers. So it was supposed to have happened between 3 and 5 a.m. Reno time last night. It did not. However, the information I have from inside Iraq is that it's out of Iraq's hands. Iraq has done everything. Everything is completed, and we are no longer waiting on them. They have issued a rate. There was testing that went on over the weekend on the CBI website. The rate showed up at least 3 times at $3.22. Now remember, $3.22 was the rate when it was taken down by the invasion in 2003 of the nation of Iraq more than 22 years ago now. So 322 was the old rate. It would make sense for that to be the new rate or to be a test rate. I am told this testing is advanced beta testing. At the very least, it is ready to go. The CBI website is ready to go. It's ready to put out the publicly available rate. Whether it'll be 322 or not, I don't know. But quite frankly, if it's 322 and I can walk to a bank and exchange for 322 right now, yeah, I'm doing that. If I can go to a redemption center, great. I can go to the redemption center. I'm told the redemption centers were staffed this weekend. They were ready for us to come in. We did not. No one knows who is in charge of pulling the trigger. At least I can't find out who is actually the person in charge of, yes, let's go. Yes, this is released. Yes, it's happening. Now, today or tomorrow. Tomorrow should be a big day on the bond side of things. What I have on the bond side of things is that there are some bond people again. I'm going to let you know. My guy that I used to call the bond holder has been paid. He has been spending money like a drunken sailor. Okay, he is going to get his money in 3 tranches. So he's been paid. Other people, no, you stop that. Stop that. Don't scratch that hot spot. Um, the other side of the bond equation, more the private side, they're waiting on contracts to come in. Once those contracts are signed, um, they will expect payment immediately. Now, I am told that they will be paid tomorrow. Okay, as TNT Tony likes to say, tomorrow they will get paid on the bond side. We are to follow fairly immediately after that. We're supposed to get notifications within the next day or two. By Wednesday's show, we're supposed to get notifications to make our appointments, go in and exchange our currency because everything is absolutely completed at this point. If I knew who was holding it up, I would call them out, I would give them a hard time, and I would try to put pressure on them from the outside. We do not know. We do know it is established that the Trump people uh, have been working very hard on this and want it done and want it released now. They wanted it released yesterday. They wanted it released last week. They want it completed. Now, there are some rumors that we have to wait for a peace agreement in Ukraine. That's bullshit. If you remember 2 years ago, oh, we just needed to wait for a peace agreement in Syria and then it was going to go. Well, that never happened. Peace agreement happened and then nothing happened. So we go from milestone to milestone to milestone. Oh, it's going to be this. Oh, it's going to be after the inauguration. Well, we're a month past the inauguration and it still hasn't happened. So whoever's holding it up is holding it up deliberately with intent to hold it up. We are waiting now simply for them to say go. So why we haven't had that, I do not know. Some rather large whales have exchanged. They have cashed out. They have gotten their funds. The rest of us apparently have to wait. I would like to believe that the State of the Union speech on the 4th is a deadline, but I don't have any evidence of that. I just have people's wishful thinking at this point. So to summarize it, we don't know why it hasn't gone. We do know everything is ready for it to go. Nothing remains to be done. The QFS and the fiat currency system are linked and synced. Linked and synced. Okay. That's not holding it up. Iraq has done everything they're supposed to do. That's not holding it up. The US has supposedly said, go ahead and go. That's not holding it up. We don't know whose court the ball is in at this moment. Possibly Donald Trump, but we don't know. Now, I will say this on a personal note about this. I was given a timeline. For that timeline to be correct, in other words, a timeline of when I would be seeing my funds. For that timeline to be correct, pretty much we have to get notifications and have appointments this week. We say that again. For my personal timeline to be correct, we pretty much have to start appointments this week. Why we haven't is anybody's guess. That's not a lot of news. There's not a lot I can tell you, but that's where we're at. Okay, so let's go get some questions out of the chat, and we will go from there. Rumble doesn't seem to be working. Well, I'm over there looking at Rumble. Yeah, and there's something weird going on with Rumble. I don't know exactly what. Let me check my channels here. It should be working. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. I mean, I had some chats in there. Unable to connect. Well, Rumble apparently is just having some issues, so that's all I can say. Carrie and Marina would both be good repeat guests. I'd like to have Carrie back on again. Marina, not for a while. Wonder if Barkley was involved in a fire in a past life. It's possible. It's possible. That's what makes him all nervous. Yeah, Rumble's having issues. No, Jen is taking the week off. Jen is on vacation. I'd be super happy with 322. Yep. They told us for 15 years it will revalue higher than a Kuwaiti dinar. That was Dr. Shabibi. He is dead. He died in like 2008. So it's been a while. I keep hearing different things. Says Lisa Western, banks give a higher rate than the redemption centers and vice versa. Is there going to be a difference? Yes, there's going to be a difference. And redemption centers will have higher rates. You may or may not have to ask for them. TNT Tony hasn't done his show yet today, or he may be doing it right now. I don't know. He's going to tell you a lot of stuff about banks and how his private group is going to have the best rates. That's not true. It's not true. Redemption centers should have the best rate. So John says 322 in 2003 adjusted for inflation is 556. It shows you how terrible inflation has been. Doesn't it seem logical that there must be a reason? I mean, it can't just be because some individual is being mean. Yeah, it actually can. It actually can. It can be that somebody isn't doing their job or doesn't give a shit or doesn't even want people at our level to exchange anything. That's also a possibility. Remember, they cut you all out of the Kuwaiti dinar in 1998. The same people would love to have cut you out of this. Barack Obama referred to us as the peasants and didn't want the peasants to have all this money. So don't fool yourself. Scott Matson says redemption centers will offer higher rates. The banks not affiliated with redemption will simplify exchange at a basic Forex rate. That's correct. State of the Union, I believe, is Tuesday the 4th. Yeah, I believe it's Tuesday the 4th. Treasury pulling their nonsense again. Look, I can't tell you too much detail, but the bond holder was connected directly to Treasury. They paid him, so I don't think it's U.S. Treasury that's holding it up. What was the news that I was withholding Friday? It didn't come to pass, so let's just move on. Might be waiting for the XRP SEC settlement. I don't think so. Possible, but I don't think so. Do you think a peace agreement needs to be signed before the RV? No. No, that would be ridiculous. That would take months or even a year. That's no. We're ready to go right now. Why would they set everything up to be on the brink and have it be on a hair trigger to wait another 6 months? There might need to be a verbal agreement. You know, we have the basic outline of a peace deal, but again, these are not the reasons the RV has not gone. These are the excuses for why the RV has not gone. So, med beds, RV has to come first. Carrie told you that the other day. RV has to come first. I agree, Scott. I agree. Chris Iverson, Batman here is late. Well, Batman, I hear you're supposed to have a really, yeah, okay. Anyway, bondholders definitely liquid. Some nice large properties I've been looking at are now scooped up in the thousands of acres. Yep. What do I think of Dan Bongino? I think he's fine. I think he'll be a good deputy director of the FBI. Although if I was offered that position and there's no congressional approval needed, I'd already be on the job. I don't know why he's still fucking around with his podcast. I would have said I'd be there today. Monday morning. I'd be reporting to work and starting to, as I used to say on Hogan's Heroes, make some heads roll. Heads will roll. Heads will roll. Expected rate on the dinar, nobody knows. Nobody knows. I'll take. Look, if they want to come in with a dollar sucker rate, I'll happily take that. I'll turn in enough of my dinar to pay off my house and everything else. So, read where the Kurds shipping oil is being prepared but not yet ready. 2 to 3 more days. Again, these are excuses. These are not reasons. All of this stuff can be done anytime now. I hope the VND goes at 555 at redemption. Yeah, I'd take that. Could the dinar reach 726 easily? Don't forget, Dr. Shabibi, the architect of this whole plan, said the dinar could support $16. So, am I on today with Mel Carmine and the gang? Yeah, 4 p.m. Eastern. The foursome. Yeah, or the forecast. I don't remember. Sorry. Any word about Elon payment from the funds found? No, but guys, I'm going to remind you, there were different publications about NESARA. Now, you've got guys like, Jordan Sather, who says there's no such thing as NESARA. Well, right in the NESARA thing, in the agreement, and the stories about it, they've said one of the things they're going to do is give everybody $100,000. If you look at these Doge payouts that they're talking about of $5,000 a month, what is that? $110,000 adjusted for inflation. It's right out of the NESARA playbook, those Doge payments. The fact that they are going to go into Fort Knox and are making such a big deal out of it is a strong indication that the gold back money system is coming. So, who's responsible for 4B getting in on this? I don't know. There was no 4B. There were no tiers initially. It was just going to all go at once. So I don't know. I know that George W. Bush signed the executive order 133310 or something like that allowed individual private citizens to buy exotic currencies like the Iraqi dinar. He signed the executive order. I don't know who was behind that. Yes, she is impatient. She wants out. She's very unhappy. Come here. She's like, dude, got me blocked in here. Social Security is dragging its feet on compensating government retirees for only giving us 40% of their earned benefits. They owe me thousands. Yep. Yeah, I hear people that are over 60 are going to get closer to 7,500 a month. So for a year is how it's supposed to work. Here's what I think is I think those payments are going to be for the first year. In that year, a lot of AI technologies are going to be implemented into the workplaces, meaning a lot of jobs are going to go away. And so what they'll do is just continue the payments in perpetuity. My biggest concern is Iraq RVs, and we can't find participating banks to exchange at. I live in the socialist state of New Jersey. In fear our blue state won't allow banks to participate. Then go to a different state. Get in your car and drive. Do you honestly believe there's going to be a float? Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. It will float to higher market rates. So, Toria, that's depressing. That is depressing. Lester Holtz out at PMS NBC. Yep, that's right. Have you heard that William Shatner's coming back for a Star Trek show and movie? I have not heard that. I don't think the Shat has commented on that. My buddy Bill, he's back there somewhere. Me and Bill. No, it is now being discussed as $5,000 a month to pay you back. That's why Doge is so important to uncover all this fraud. Have I heard anything about a Boulevard rate? Yes. Yes. And it's crazy high. Reports are at Iraqi airport. They were exchanging 2,000 dinar for 10,000 USD for travel. That seems to be an exchange rate of $5 to me. Yeah, I think that's right. Good. Could the holdup be Mr. C and his codes? I find it very hard to believe he's the only one who can enter them. It's because it's not true. I think Mr. C was an integral part of this whole process back in like 1989 when it was first agreed to by President Reagan and Francois Mitterrand. But I think now they're just going to like let him type in some codes and think he's important and then put him on vacation and offer him a med bed. So Golden Arrow from the mountains of Kentucky. I've been to Kentucky once. Stayed there and stayed in Kentucky and went over the state line to Cincinnati for a work conference one time. We're waiting for Turkey to approve oil exports. I don't think this is waiting on fucking Turkey. Look, the good news is this is not waiting on some third world shithole like Iraq to do what they have to do. It's not. That's all done. It's waiting on somebody else higher up to give the command to let us go. And what I am told is that the plan right now is go tonight. We didn't hit it last night. They're going to do it again tonight. There are no issues holding it up. No electronic issues. Everything is synced and linked and working as it should. So, do you know a little bit more than you can say? Yeah, I'm just need to protect people that are protect sources. I do know more than I can say. So, Matt said Bolivar sleeper. Yep. Agro rate. Jen, I think it said 333K per billion, I believe. And I hear it's way higher than that. But that's what she said. What she said. Yeah, let's see if Rumble's going at all. It's just stuck. No, it's just stuck. We got about 2 minutes into it, and then it just stopped, didn't it? Okay, so we got nothing over on Rumble. All right, guys, thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. I have to run down to the bank, get a new debit card because mine got some fraud on it. That sucks. Don't the Pope have to be said to be dead? I don't know, but he's as good as dead. So, I thought Iraq doesn't work on Monday. Yes, so they're done. They don't have anything more to do, so they have nothing to work. Mike in Vegas, should your buddy sign Russell Wilson? Well, somebody should sign Russell Wilson, but what they need to do is let him cook. Let him call his own plays. Let him change plays. When he does that, he's the best quarterback in the NFL still. So, you're welcome. And I'm trying not to burn anybody. I hope I didn't. But Mr. C, code to release the gold from the gold treaty with Chinese elders to implement gold-backed currency. This is one of the many sources of funds for this. Yes. My auto insurance went up triple for a new policy starting next month. To pay $250 a month instead of $60. I'm livid. Yeah, who can afford that? Is the Bolivar rate over $1? Way over $1. Salty for life. Way over $1. Fort Mesa, I hear more than that. Okay, guys, once again, patronize the CBD Gurus, patronize the Mike Bear Pets. I'll try to set up some shows with some other special guests this week. We'll see about that. We'll promote the Quantum Summit a little bit more. It should be really, really loads of fun. And you can also, if you can ever get into Rumble, hit the subscribe button for a mere $5 a month. You can support the show. This is great for us. Gina, I'm going to tell you what I've been told again. Okay, what I've been told is Bolivar is Bolivar. Bolivar is Bolivar. So, all right, guys. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. See you over on Telegram today, and I will post the link to the forecast show with Mel at 1 Pacific, 4 Eastern. I will see you then. Have a great day, and I'll keep you posted over on Telegram and on Twitter X about what shows we're going to do this week. I may do a bunch. I may do I'd like to not do another one. Okay. I'd like to come on tomorrow and tell everybody, you know, dial up this number and have a great life. But we'll see. All right. Thanks, guys. Sorry about the Rumble thing. I think it's a Rumble wide problem. So it's I'll see if I can get this video downloaded and then re-upload to Rumble later.